Hi Beans, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a packing video and this is long overdue. I know that I said I would do one my last trip, but I honestly ran out of time and I realized that working with that big suitcase I was using without much organization to it, it was really difficult to film. So I decided I would wait until I picked up new suitcases, and I'm really excited because today's video will be in partnership with Away. I'm sure you're familiar with the brand, but they make the most gorgeous, sleek suitcases that come in so many colors, including pink and green. Not only that, but the suitcases that I'm packing with today will be the Flex luggages. The Flex feature creates additional space for packing anything last minute and also anything that you might come home with. So today I'll be packing with the carry-on Flex and the medium Flex. Aside from suitcases, they also have some great organizing items, which I'll be using in today's video as well. So we've got an interior compression pad, a hidden laundry bag, 360-degree spinner wheels, a TSA approved lock. They're definitely designed to make your travel a little bit more seamless, and you don't have to worry about the specs of your bag when you're traveling and going through TSA. So tomorrow I will be traveling to Japan and it's a pretty long flight. I'm gonna start the packing tonight, but since the flight is tomorrow at the end of the day, I'm actually gonna finish up the second half of the video tomorrow, because one thing that I find really difficult is figuring out how to pack everything while I still need to use some things. So we'll finish the video tomorrow, but we're gonna start today and I'll walk you through some of the things that I like to pack, how I like to pack to make things a little bit more organized. I'm really excited today to be working with Away. You can check out the link in my description box for more details on Away. But I feel like really the first step in an aesthetic packing video is an aesthetic suitcase. So try and find one that has great organization options, is pretty sleek, and a color that you really enjoy. You all know pink is like my thing, and I absolutely love their petal colorway. So let's get into it. So for this trip, I'm gonna be bringing the medium Flex. This is a check-in luggage, and this is in the petal color. And this will be my carry-on. This is also part of the Flex line. What's really nice is that when you're not traveling, you can nestle them one in the other for storage. My packing process always starts with a checklist. I love lists. I live and die by lists. So my favorite way to do this is just to make a note on my phone, because I love that you have the options to check off. So I kind of split it up by category. So I have clothing, accessories, shoes, fitness and wellness items, toiletries, so that's all skincare, makeup, all those kinds of things. Miscellaneous, so this could be like sustainable, bring your own items, stasher bags, tote bags, just like extra things that are nice to have. I also have a section for content items, because as an influencer and a content creator, there are always things that I'm shooting sometimes that I bring more for content than anything. Then I have an electronics section, and then the carry-on section is its own section, because I feel like that's the thing that I pack the last, and I always want to make sure that I have everything I need in flight, especially for a long flight like this. I find it really helpful to go down the lists and then just figure out exactly what I'm going to pack, and I don't check anything off until it's actually in the bag. This way I don't forget anything. I like to start with clothing because this is where I feel like I have the most difficulty in deciding what to bring. I always start with pants and bottoms and kind of lump them together, and I like to bring a variety of like comfier pants and then always some kind of jean. One thing that I find really helpful is to keep one color palette for the entire trip. That way you can mix and match your tops and your bottoms together. Then for tops, I'm gonna bring a variety of t-shirts, crop tops, long sleeves, and also sweaters, because I'm the type of person that's always cold. I also always like to carry and pack a hoodie no matter where I'm going. Aside from that, I feel like it's really important also to remember socks and underwear and bras. So I always have that as one section. And you can put this into an organizer just to keep everything more tidy, and it helps you just find exactly what you need. Also really important are pajamas. So no matter where I'm traveling, I always make sure that I have a top and bottom. Moving on to shoes, I'm gonna bring a pair of white boots, some black taller boots. These are a little bit more dressy in case there's some kind of occasion, and then workout sneakers, platform sneakers, and then the sneakers that I'm gonna wear on the flight. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's gonna be kind of chilly, so I don't have to worry about options like slippers or sandals. I also really like to travel with slippers, so these are my favorite pair of at-home slippers that I'm gonna bring with me because they're nice to wear in the hotel. Moving on to accessories, this is kind of fun, but I like to bring things like sunglasses, hats, bags I would consider an accessory, just little things that can help to change up an outfit with not very much effort at all. For fitness and wellness items, I'm not really bringing too much workout stuff. I'm only gonna bring 2 workout outfits. I'm also gonna bring my Theragun Mini because I think that'll be super helpful for post-flight or in-flight relief. And then my favorite piece of equipment to bring is a band. I feel like this is just a really easy way to get some resistance in if you don't have any access to equipment. So this is like my little vitamin and supplement lineup. I take pretty much the same things every single day, and I feel like it's really important to stay consistent when you travel, especially because pretty much the rest of your routine gets thrown out the window when you're traveling. So this is one thing I like to stay on top of. The one thing that I add that's maybe a little out of the ordinary is this gas and bloat relief, and I think this is really helpful for plane rides and just when you're kind of eating out a lot, as you do when you travel. This is the pill case that I usually use when I travel. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what a lot of the things in here are. I know this is leftover magnesium from a different bottle, so we'll just kind of fill it in and make sure that there's enough in here for about a week. Since we already have 2 in here, I'll just add in. There we go. These will just come with me like this. Then we'll pack multivitamins. And we're just gonna fit it where I can. My Symbiotic, which is pre and probiotic. This I'm gonna bring with me on the plane, so we're all set with vitamins and supplements. Now for toiletries, skincare, makeup, this is always the hardest for me because I feel like I never know how to pack. But this is the hanging toiletry bag. It's so convenient because it's a really perfect size, not to mention the color. This is the color Petal. But it has this hanger here, so you could actually hang up your bag to save space if there's no counter space in the hotel that you're staying at. Cleansing balm, my moisturizer, day and night, travel size exfoliator, travel size eye drops, travel size face spray. Also gonna throw in the primer. My little hair clips, I'm gonna clip them right onto this. Floss, very important. Setting spray. I also like to use these capsules. These are like waterproof containers. So you've probably seen me use these before. But I think I'm actually gonna put my moisturizer into here to save myself a little space. Make sure you wash your hands before you do this. And this one I'm gonna put some aloe vera because I use that as the conductor gel for the new face that I love. To throw this in here too somewhere. And I'm also gonna throw in my lip mask and this facial oil. I cannot believe I almost forgot this. I use this oil day and night. My cotton rounds will also go in here. Okay, that's it for toiletries for now. I'm gonna wait to close this up tomorrow because there are still some things I'm gonna need to use, like toothbrush, toothpaste, all that. So masks are gonna be really important because in Japan, even before COVID, it was just the norm and part of the culture to wear masks, especially in tighter public spaces. It's a really busy and crowded city, so this is just kind of something that you do when you're feeling sick. And even though the mask mandate has been lifted, I will be bringing masks. So it was just nice to have anyway, no matter where you're traveling. And then I'm also gonna bring a couple of disposable ones too for like travel days when we're on the plane or on a train because sometimes they get a little gross, you know? So we've got options. Electronics get a little tricky. Most of what I have stays in this organizer, so I don't really take too much out of here, but I've definitely traveled many times and forgotten chargers and cables. So this is another thing that I like to do right before leaving to make sure that I have it on hand. We're gonna leave it at that for today, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow when we wrap up the rest of the last minute items and seal everything up. It's officially the next day. Today is fly day, but we have a bit of a problem. As you may be able to see, I don't know what is going on with my eyes, but they've been in so much pain ever since yesterday, and they're so red. I almost didn't film the rest of this video, but I want to finish it and show you how I'm putting everything into the suitcases. So let's continue. As I'm putting everything in, you can see that it makes it so much easier to pack when you have different sections like this. And there's this compression pad that also helps to kind of squish things down. Okay, beans, we have made it to Japan. My eye's doing a little bit better, as you can see, but packing was so smooth, and I must tell you, on an international flight especially, I was so grateful to have a bag that was so easy to roll. Plenty of space, I have everything I need, and it's actually been easier to stay organized and on top of it, so I love that. But I'll leave a link in the description box below if you want to check out Away. I'm sure you've seen them all over. Every time I go to any airport, I see an Away bag, and they're truly not only the best looking, but they also function so well. They're just designed for performance. So if you travel a lot or really at all, I highly recommend. I'll leave a link down below. Big thank you again to Away for sponsoring today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this packing video because I know it's been a little bit overdue. I'll do another one soon for sure because I have a lot of travel coming up this year, so look forward to that. Subscribe so you don't miss them, and I'll see you in another one soon. Bye!